right, guys. I have a few messages for you guys, and the first message that I have, some people aren't going to like it, and that's not my concern. I am the messenger, okay? I give the messages I am given to give. If you have a problem with the messages that I am given to give, you need to speak with my management, which means you need to talk to God, not me. So listen, this is the message I was given this morning. I had a different message that I was going to record planned. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, had other plans. So, as you know, I do what I'm told. So, let's go ahead and get into what this message is today that I was given to give today for y'all, okay? Now, you might have noticed that I did not post anything yesterday. Why? Mind your business. I just didn't. I just didn't. When I woke up yesterday morning, someone literally tried to send some more fuck-ass energy towards me, and I literally woke up irritated as hell. Now listen, why is this significant? I don't wake up mad. I don't wake up sad. I don't wake up irritated or any of those things anymore. I don't wake up that way. I usually and almost always wake up in a good mood, ready to yap, ready to get shit done, ready to play, listen to music, dance, etc. So as soon as I open my eyes, I didn't even have a chance to get up out of the bed. As soon as I opened my eyes, I felt it, and I was like, oh, here we go. The same energy, the same person from the last, 2-3 days? Shit, actually the same person, the same energy since the last full moon. This person, whoever it is, has been trying hard as hell since the last full moon. And they started going doubly hard after I posted the video about CERN and the moon. They've been going extra hard since then, okay? So, as soon as I opened my eyes, I woke up, I felt the energy. I was like, oh, okay, I see what this is. So, I took it upon myself to not do anything yesterday so I could rebalance my energy. It's one thing for someone to send an energy to you and you don't know that it's not yours. And it's another thing to know that it's not yours and where it's coming from and to adjust. So I took a day, but we back. We back better than ever. Just like I said on my post, I'm like a jack in a box. You keep turning that crank thinking I'm not going to pop out. And I'm going to pop right out the box when you least expect it. So here we go. The message that I got this morning at 8:50 a.m. For context, today is February 25th, 2026. I got this message this morning, February 25th, 2026. And what I heard was magic favors the weak. And I was like, oh, as soon as I heard it, and I went to write it down, I said to Spirit, I said, oh, Spirit, they not going to like this one. I said it to God, to Spirit. Oh, Spirit, they not going to like this one. So this is what Spirit gave me about this download, about how magic favors the weak. Magic is a crutch for those afraid to step into their true power. Your mind is more powerful than magic. You are more powerful than magic. Magic is a gateway, not the destination. Did you hear me? Magic is a gateway, not the destination. When I came into my spiritual journey, I too started off with the moon and magic and calling myself a witch and doing all the things and the spells and the herbs and the fire and none of that shit is necessary. None of that shit is necessary. I don't consider myself a witch anymore. I'm not a witch. I don't have to fucking cast. I don't have to conjure. I don't have to summon shit. I'm stronger than magic. I'm a goddess, not a fucking witch. What is a witch to a god? What is a witch to a god? Exactly. Listen, magic is a placebo. What is a placebo? A placebo is more for the psychological benefit of the patient than actually doing something for the patient. It's just to calm, pacify, or please the user. It's a placebo. You do not need the magic. Do you know why you do not need the magic? I've already said it. You are more powerful than magic. Again, what's a witch to a god? Nothing. Nothing. Weak. Okay, listen. It literally has no real benefit. Let me continue. You are power. You are power. God is power. You have God within you. And if God is power and God is within you, then what the fuck does that make you? Power. Just like the God within you. Just like God, the divine, spirit, universe, source. You are power. God is power and God is bigger than magic. Can you do a magic spell and do anything to God? No, you can't. Do you know why? Because God is bigger than the magic. God is bigger than the spell. So again, what is a witch to a god? Crumbs. Literally nothing. Powerless. Listen. Divine power is not magical. God does not need magic. Divine power is not magical. It simply is. It simply is. It doesn't need a host like magic. It simply is. It's divine power. When you are one with God, divine, spirit, universe, source, whatever you want to call them, when you are one, there is no room for magic. None. You don't need it. Magic is the deception. Magic keeps you seeking aid from power outside of yourself when the power is naturally within you. Because God is naturally within you and God is power. Are you following me? Let me continue. If magic was truly necessary, why are there people who don't use it to manifest, etc.? They use thought, alignment, etc., but they still have the same or better results as someone who does use magic. Riddle me that, Batman. If magic was necessary and needed, why are there people that do not use magic to manifest, etc., but they still have the same or better results than people who do use magic? Think about it. Because you never needed the fucking magic. It's a crutch. It's a placebo. It's a deception. Let me continue. Now, God is psychological. Spiritual warfare is psychological. It's all psychological. God is psychological, not magical. Okay? And magic is not psychological. Magic is physical. Why is magic physical? Because magic requires you to do things in the physical with candles and herbs and all kinds of shit and casting circles and the moon and all kinds of other shit in order for it to work. It's physical. God, universe, spirit, divine, source is psychological. And mind over matter. That's why you can't cast a spell and do shit to God. That's why you can't cast a spell or summon anything against God. Mind over matter. Psychological is mental. In the mind. Matter is physical. The candles, the conjuring, all that shit, that's physical. Mind over matter. Let me continue. That's why it's so easy to defeat magic once you're actually aware of it and aware of it going on towards you, etc. That's why it's so easy to defeat it. So someone who is one with God, the divine, has the psychological strength to deflect magic, because I just said mind over matter. God is psychological. Magic is physical. Mind over matter. Once you recognize and understand that magic is being used and how it's being used against you, if you are one with God, there's nothing that the fucking magic can do to you. Because you are more powerful than the magic. Because the God within you is power. Alright? So, magic gains power from doubt. Let me repeat that. Magic gains its power from doubt. How? Doubting your own power leads you to believe that you need magic to produce power. When, like I said already, the power is naturally within you. That's the deception. Magic is only useful to those who doubt their own power. If you have no doubt in your own power, if you are one with God and fully walking in your God power within you, there's no room to doubt shit. There's no room for magic. Magic literally feeds and operates off of doubt because someone who uses magic does not wholeheartedly believe in their own power. So they use physical things in the physical realm to produce the power. Okay? And it's still not the ultimate power that one can produce with the God within them. So it's still weak power. When magic is a mind game to keep you small and dependent on it. Okay? It's a psychological trick. It's a mind game. You do not need the magic. It makes you believe that you need it. It's literally a placebo. Okay? So it's literally a trick also of the occult. The occult literally is the reason magic exists. They have no God within them. They have no actual power. So they use the physical world to create their power. Okay? Their power is weak. They don't have the full power because there's no God within them. So they depend on the magic. And they have tricked you into thinking that you need it too. It's a crutch. You don't need it. You are more powerful than it. So that's why a lot of occultists, that's why a lot of people who do magic never actually evolve beyond the magic. Example, the elites, the dark agenda, etc. They never evolve beyond the magic. Okay? They're trapped in a cycle. It's a cycle. They're trapped in a cycle with the magic. There are levels beyond the magic. And I've said this in past videos when I said before that I am not a witch. I am a goddess. I am more powerful than magic. There's levels beyond magic. And I know that because, like I said, when I started my spiritual journey, I started off doing magic, manifesting with the moon, spells and all that shit. I started off with that. I evolved. I ascended beyond that. I don't need none of that shit. None of it. And I've warned my enemies before. I don't need to conjure, cast, or summon shit. All I got to do is think it or speak it. And so be it. It is so. Because I am one with the God within me. I am one with God's power within me. I know my full power and potential. I do not need a crutch to make me believe that I am powerful when I know I am powerful without it. For the fourth time, what is a witch to a god? A witch, a warlock, etc. are literally just gods and goddesses who have not ascended into their full power and potential yet. Let me say that again. Witches and warlocks are just gods and goddesses who have not ascended to the full power and potential within them yet. Once you can, confirmation, Bert, once you can fully ascend and step into your full power and potential, you will understand and realize you do not need the fucking magic. You are a god or a goddess. And what is a witch to a god? You are more powerful than the witchcraft. You are more powerful than conjuring, summoning, and etc. You are more powerful. The God within you is more powerful. So, that's the end of the message. Magic favors the weak. Take it how it resonates. And if it offends you, get your power up and leave that shit alone. You are a god or a goddess. You don't even need the magic. Mind over matter. You're more powerful than the magic. You just have to believe it, step into your power, and walk in it. Ashe. I'm going to close this message here, my loves. And I will see you in the next one. Ta-da!